Hello guys, welcome to my channel The Less is More. So today we will discuss an editorial from The Hindu and it is about the technology startups, tech startups. Okay, so let's start the editorial directly. Okay, so the title of the editorial is Deep Tech Startups Taking Brave Risks. Okay, the great Indian startup boom of the last decade, led by young entrepreneurs and catalyzed by the government Startup India movement, created an environment for entrepreneurship in India. The startup movement is not limited to metro cities but has successfully captured the imagination of suburban and rural entrepreneurs. Today, there are more than 1 lakh startups recognized by the government, with about half of them coming from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. It has created a sense of agency among India's youth and a sense of freedom of being able to determine their own destiny. The startup movement is moving beyond the consumer internet and e-commerce to genuine deep technology areas such as space and remote sensing, artificial intelligence and robotics, biotech and pharma, electric vehicles, drones, defense, telecommunication, semiconductors and many more. These real sectors go beyond digital marketplaces, seller discovery and exchange of information and impact many more sectors of the economy, which will bring deeper industrialization in newer areas and more jobs. Deep tech and entrepreneurship is also creating new avenues for science and technology discoveries in the public sector labs to reach the market. The success at IIT Madras Research Park, which has incubated over 200 deep tech companies cumulatively valued at 50,000 crore, including those in space and aviation, the C Camp, which has in its portfolio 7 deep biotech startups that have raised more than 550 crore, and the National Chemical Laboratories Venture Center support to file and commercialize high quality patents are some of the evidence of how science in public funded institutions can reach citizens and consumers through startups. The writer's conversation with technology leaders in academia and industry have shown that faculty members find it easier to spin out their discoveries through startups founded by themselves or their alumni, instead of licensing or patent reassignments. This evolution provides a unique opportunity for leveraging our deep historical investments in science and tech in its public labs and institutions. In a way, it can be said that deep tech startups are the main route through which India is taking technology risks, a crucial element of any country's process to build new capabilities. Traditional risk-taking sectors such as government departments and legacy corporates seem frozen in comparison, perhaps due to the intense scrutiny of risky initiatives by their respective stakeholders, voters and public markets investors. Many mission-driven programs of the government have not yielded the expected innovation results, other than a few bright spots in sectors such as space and defense. India's industrial investment in research and development is also lamentably low in most sectors other than pharma. Successful model. The industry has mostly preferred investing in deep tech startups and buying successful scale technologies. This observation is corroborated by the number of deep tech startups being acquired by Indian legacy corporates such as the Tatas buying Sankhya and Tejas Networks, Reliance acquiring Faradin and Hero Motors buying equity in Ather Motors. The most important reason why the startup ecosystem has retained its risk appetite is because of a system-wide shared approach to measuring risk and progress during frequent rounds of funding negotiations. A common vocabulary of rounds, stages, and product market fit is employed here while retaining independent decision making across multiple venture funds and investors. Thus, a model has been identified to scale innovation, one which has eluded India for long. Government and industry must magnify this new model multifold to create enterprises commensurate to India's scale. Let us discuss some possible ways. Startup India 2.0. It is an opportune time for the government to support this second phase of entrepreneurship, a Startup India 2.0 focused on the real sector listed above. This support must come through two routes. First, the availability of much larger risk capital for deep tech startups. The government must lay much more emphasis on the aforementioned sectors in the existing SIDBI funds of fund. Industry must increase and channel their research funds towards financing deep tech startups. Second, we need to enable mass procurement of indigenously developed technologies. This later step has started to happen in fits and starts across ministries such as defense, smart cities, and health. However, a concerted push across the government is still desirable. Industry and industry bodies have a role to play in aggregating demand in their sector to kickstart locally made technologies. This can be achieved through the co-creation of products and solutions at incubators, rapid testing and certification, and support to procurement of innovative goods at scale, as the government has done in some sectors. The first iteration of Startup India and Fund of Funds kindled the Startup India movement. Startup India 2.0 should direct the energies of India's entrepreneurs towards building Indian industrial and public capabilities to support Indian economic growth, job creation, national security, and other national capabilities. So, this was about how should be the Startup 2.0. Okay, what are the benefits of Startup 1.0? How the different startups are reaching to citizens and publics and facilitating the new discoveries to people to ease their life more. Okay, so this was for today. Let us discuss the 5 new words that I would like to find out in this editorial. Is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Second is startup movement. Capture the imagination of suburban and rural entrepreneurs and rural entrepreneurs. Sense of agency among India's youth. Sense of freedom of being able to create their own destiny. Space and remote sensing. AI, artificial intelligence and robotics. Biotech and pharma. Electric vehicles, drones, defense, telecommunication, semiconductor. And many more. Okay, so this was for today, guys. I hope you would be understanding, and please do comment in the comment section the 5 new words that you would like to find out from this editorial and use it in your daily conversation as well as writing the answers, UPSC mains answer writing or the state PCS answer writing practice. Okay, so that you can use it and you can enhance and get the good score in mains examination. Thank you. So till then, bye bye, signing off for the day.